Welcome to a new episode of Cooking Technique Tuesday. Today we are making a really easy little salad that will go with chicken. So I've got some halved cherry tomatoes in here, a little salt, little pepper. We've got some feta, we've got some Kalamata olives, we've got lemon juice, olive oil. The recipe calls for mint, but I always have parsley, so I am just going to use parsley. And then the next part is our chicken cutlets, which I have already seasoned with salt and pepper. I've also got some lemon zest. So I'm actually going to put a little bit of the zest on top of each piece. We'll start to get a nice little lemony flavor going. And so I'm going to cook these. The recipe calls for a grill pan. I'm just using my skillet. I got some of the I was thinking of feta cheese. We've got some of the olive oil cooking spray. So I'm going to use that. And we're going to put this side down first. Okay, so I'm going to go heat up my pan. Heat it up over like medium-high heat. These are nice and thin, so they're going to cook pretty quickly. So I will see you when it's time to cook these guys off. Alrighty, so I let my pan heat up, and as you can see, these are really nice and thin. So I'm going to go ahead and put two at a time. We don't want to, we don't want to crowd our pan because then the chicken will just steam. So I'm going to do like two at a time, then I'll just have to do one kind of at the end. Like you can see, these are super, super thin. So honestly, they might need like 3 minutes each side. Really, honestly, just till it's cooked through completely. But I want to make sure I get a nice sear on it. And as you can see, I've got like the non-stick skillet, so these move around pretty easily, which is also good. But I'm going to let them sit because I want to make sure they get a nice, good crust on them. Okay, so the majority of the cooking time is really going to be on that front side so we can get nice brown color. Alrighty, as you can already see, a little bit's happening. Although, oh wait, no, that was lemon. Alright, so I'm going to let these cook for like 3 minutes, and then I'll see you when I'm ready to flip. Alright, so it's been about 2.5 minutes actually. As you can see, it's already starting to cook, and we have a nice brown color. So we're getting a good sear. I'm going to let this cook for about another 1.5 minutes on that side, and then I'm going to continue to cook these, okay? Now, if you have thicker chicken breasts, you can always finish them off in the oven. I like to get cutlets for this kind of thing just because it cooks so quickly. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish these. Again, you need about, for cutlets this thin, I would say again like 3 minutes or so on one side, and then like 2 to 3 on the other side, just until it's cooked through. And don't forget, if you have a larger chicken breast, you want to make sure that they've cooked them through until they're about 160. Then remove them, let them rest for like 10 minutes, and then during that time, it'll carry over the cooking to like 165 degrees. So let me go ahead. I'm going to cook these. Let this go for like another minute on this side. So I'll see you when we're ready to put the salad together. Alrighty, so while my chicken rests, I'm going to go ahead and put in the cheese, the olives, and again, I just have cherry tomatoes halved. I've got the juice of 1 medium lemon. The lemon zest was used with the chicken. I've got a little over a teaspoon of olive oil. Remember, all the amounts are going to be in the recipe link that I give you. So, and like I said before too, I'm using parsley just because I always have parsley on hand. So I'm going to let this sit and marinate in the lemon juice. I would actually even do this a little bit earlier instead of just while you're cooking the chicken. Just let the tomatoes kind of soak up some of that juice. So I'm going to leave this here and we'll let this sit while my chicken rests. And I'm going to toss this every few minutes just to get the lemon juice all nice and in there with the tomatoes. All right, so be back for plating. Alrighty, so we have our chicken, and I put this all on the plate. I've got this, the salad mixture. It's delicious. So definitely make sure to try this. Really quick, really easy. I would pair this with a little salad, actually. You could easily mix some salad greens in with this to make it a more fuller, fiber-filled meal. But that is this week's Cooking Technique Tuesday. See you next time.